Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Maytag dryer thermal fuse. It's going to be a very easy repair, and it should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new dryer thermal fuse. The thermal fuse is a safety device inside the dryer that if the dryer overheats, it shorts out. The main reason you'd be changing it out is if it did short out and the dryer's not functioning. In order to get to the part, we have to open up the dryer. First thing we're going to do is lift the top up. We're going to take a putty knife and go about 3.5 inches in and release the spring clip. Once you push it in, you can twist it and lift up on the top, and then we can do the other one. Once you have both the clips released, we can lift the top back and set it against the wall. Now we can take the wires off the door switch. We want to remember where yours go. On ours, it's black and yellow, gray, and white. If you have to, you can also use a small screwdriver to help pop the wires off. Sometimes they're on there pretty tight. Now that we have the wires off, we can remove the two 5/16 screws that hold the front panel on. We're going to use our nut driver to take them out. There's one on each side. With those screws out, we can lower the front panel down away from the dryer. It just sits on two mounting tabs at the bottom. All you have to do is lift it off and set it aside. Now that we have the front panel off, we're at the lower left-hand front of the dryer. We're going to reach in and remove the wires from the thermal fuse. Sometimes these wires are hard to get off, so you can use a small flathead screwdriver to help pop them off. On this one, the wires are both kind of a grayish color because it doesn't matter which side they go on, so don't worry about that. Just have to make sure you hook them both up. Once you have the wires off, we can use the flathead screwdriver to take out the two screws that hold it to the burner tube. Once you have both screws out, you can pull the thermal fuse out. Here's the old thermal fuse next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you're putting the new thermal fuse in, we can drop the screw into the back hole first and then use our screwdriver to guide that in. Once you have that one started, then you can put the other screw through the other hole and swing it around and line it up and tighten it down. Now that we have the front one tightened down, we can go tighten down the back one. With the thermal fuse mounted to the burner tube, we can now reattach the wires. Remember, it doesn't matter which one goes on either side. Just make sure they're on and push down all the way. Now that we have the new thermal fuse installed, we can put the front back on the dryer. To put the front panel back on, all you have to do is set it down on those two mounting brackets at the bottom of the machine. Once you have them both on, we can swing the panel up and put the screws back in that hold it in place. Now that we have the front panel back on, we can reconnect the wires to the door switch. All you have to do is reconnect the wires in the same order you took them off. Ours was the white one here, the gray one was in the middle, and the black and yellow one was on this one. With the front panel back on, we can lower the top down. On this particular model, there's 4 locating pins that you have to make sure the top goes down onto before you snap it into place. So we're going to lower it down and line up the pins. Once you have them lined up, you can push the panel down and lock it in place. Now that you're done repairing the appliance, you can plug it back in and give it a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.